Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 36-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it, to see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
6 the Eagles! 6 the Eagles!
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. A give up the middle, Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's Fields. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Now Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The Jets at 3-5, 2 games under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Fields now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a carry for Madden. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. The Folks kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Shador. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Tanner. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
Fields. Allen here on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really...
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
Now a toss left side for Judkins. And a nice spin into some open field. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jets 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. We're good. 319, Justice Hut. Hey, 551. Right.
Here's Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Taking it about the 16. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Got it. Viking 18.
Sanders. This one complete to Burton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Fields. This one deep for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Fields. To the right side and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
To throw is Sanders. Over the middle, he's got Bond. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Sanders to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready? Come on. Set. AC Cardinal. Ready?
Now Sanders. Going for Burton, and he's got it.
Tempo. That's the Eagles.
That's another Browns first down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. He spins free. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Matter. Sit out.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Unlock right.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Pass caught by Foreman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Go.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 35-yard line.
60 Bison. 6.
Throwing, Sanders. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Burton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. From the shotgun, Sanders. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We're giving you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Again, Fields. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Herbert once more. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jerry Judy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Herbert. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. Oh, that's what an effort. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Sanders. That's taken in by Bond. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Let's go.
First down, right back to Judkins. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 52 yards. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets, 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet, open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
And the slot man goes in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Brandon Stevens there on the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 5. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 12-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's into the hands of Reynolds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
A handoff for Herbert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the 50, here's Fields. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. First and
Don't
10
jump.
at
Ready?
the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Sit high.
Back to throw. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Here we go. Go.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
That is intercepted. Shifts past him at the 45. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, it's still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Catch the Eagles! Catch the Eagles! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready,
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll have a 1st down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And the Browns 1st down.
Back to throw. This one complete to Burton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit